The court next calls Joshua Lyon, case 20M 3899 and 20T 6037. Mr. Lyons appears out of custody. And good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. How are you doing today?
Good. Looks like you've got both a traffic matter and then a misdemeanor matter. And I think this is the first appearance on each of those. How do you want to proceed with your cases?
I don't think it's wise to proceed in any way, Your Honor, other than a continuance, considering the court case, or the court has been notified of federal removal.
So are you asking to enter a not guilty plea today and set your case over for a pretrial, or are you asking for continued
I'm
arraignment?
not asking for anything, sir.
Okay.
I submitted the notice of federal removal, so however you guys want to proceed, you're all defendants named in the suit, so.
Oh, you're ruining my Friday. All right, I'll tell you what, I'll enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. Do you see an advantage? Do you see any benefit perhaps in a pretrial, or do you want to set it directly for trial?
I don't know how to proceed, sir. I don't have a ruling on whether the case is going to result in any warrants being issued, so there's not.
No, it won't unless you don't show up, then there will be a warrant.
No, I mean from the federal courts.
Yeah, they're not gonna jump in on these cases.
If I may speak with him for one moment, sir.
No, were you an attorney?
No, sir, an attorney merely has 4 years of study. I have a few more than that, but I don't
Do me a
have
favor,
full
why don't you have a seat? Why don't you have a seat?
Yes, sir.
All I can say, Your Honor, is that this has been set for federal court case. If you'd like that court number, case number?
No, I don't want that. I
Okay.
just want to resolve these relatively small matters or simple matters that are in my court. So.
Yes, sir. I
let's
do
talk-
want to
let's talk-
resolve this too, but.
Hang on, let's talk about it one at a time. So you've got the traffic matter. Failure to display proof of insurance and not having a driver's license. That I usually take care of on what's called my traffic day. But you've got a couple of different options. You can talk to this attorney about trying to resolve the case. You don't have to. You can also set it for a trial, and you can either do trial through the court or through the jury. And that's kind of how we handle traffic matters. So then on the
Okay.
other case,
But how do you-
in each of these cases, you can represent yourself. You've got that right. You
How
also
does-
have the right to an attorney.
How does
If you
Your
want
Honor
an attorney,
handle fraud cases?
hang on a second. And if you want an attorney and can't afford one, I'd appoint a public defender to represent you. So those are basically your rights here.
Oh.
And
So
I'm kind of the referee. I don't really make.
I understand that, Your Honor, but a
decisions.
referee has to know what's going on in the case, and it sounds to me like you have not reviewed the case file at all.
Here's what I get. See? That's it. That's all I get.
So, the case
There's
file
nothing for me to do.
that I've gotten discovery, I've also got a certified inventory of the case file, and it seems like it's lacking a few documents for the court to be moved. So I don't know how we're still here, which is why I put a federal.
Because the police pulled you over and gave you a ticket. That's generally how that goes.
Oh, and isn't one of the elements of crime supposed to be harm?
Depends on the case.
Depends on the case?
Harm.
Oh.
I mean, driving without a license, if you don't hit somebody, it's still driving without a license if you don't have one.
And it's
Difference
also
has to
not
be
a
at
crime
some-
either.
I'm sorry?
It's also not a crime either.
I respect your right to your opinion, and we're gonna disagree on that. All right,
Okay,
so,
but all I can
so-
say, Your Honor, is this, you have all received notice of federal removal, and I think it would be wrong for any judge to sit and listen to this case because you're all named as defendants.
so I'm gonna set this for a pretrial conference to see if maybe you can resolve the case with this attorney, or hire an attorney, or make whatever decision you want to make. And I'm gonna enter not guilty plea on your behalf.
Well, thank you for recusing yourself and becoming my attorney, sir. I do appreciate that.
You can afford it.
Are you making a legal determination that I'm not guilty on the stand?
I don't have any idea whether you're guilty or not.
If you're entering a plea of not guilty, does that mean that the
Do
judge,
not
Your
want to
Honor,
enter-
has already ruled in this case and has found me not guilty?
It's a not guilty plea saying, I'm not guilty. So it's you saying I'm not guilty, and I'm entering that I'm
But
guilty.
I didn't say that.
All right, you wanna say you're guilty then?
Oh, I'm not saying anything. I'm not pleading to
Because
anything, Your Honor.
those are the two pleas. I take a plea of guilty, I'll take a plea of not guilty. And if it's, the tie goes to the runner, you're not making.
Honestly, Your
I'll
Honor,
do it for you. So I'll do it.
I would say that
Half guilty?
in the interest of the case, or in Your Honor's best interest, it would be wise to continue this case until we have a judgment on the federal ruling.
Well, you're gonna lose that. The federal court isn't gonna hear your petition because the federal courts see petitions like that and they crumple a little ball in Richmond court. But
Is that really the way it works?
that's kind of how it works, yeah.
Huh. So you guys get a case that doesn't even have an affidavit and you push it through. The federal court gets an affidavit and throws it in the trash.
They don't do that.
Huh?
But they don't do that literally, but they weigh in on cases that are a little more important than somebody driving without or something.
Oh, this is very much
Your
important.
Honor, I would just like to add that it seems like Mr. Lyons has been to my office at least once,
Twice.
demanding to give papers which were internet printouts of information to Ms. Jana Brecco. She couldn't take them during COVID and said that he had to e-file them, and said he threw them at her and ran out of my office.
Okay.
So I would just
I
ask
have
the
a
court to
witness.
advise Mr. Lyons to e-file anything he would like me to read.
Okay, so,
Well, if you can provide me with the email address, that would be more.
E-file, not email, so e-file with the words.
Oh, okay. So, how do you do that?
so now you're being productive. So if you go to our main clerk's office and ask them, how do I file a document? Then you can do that. It goes
Is this
to
a
the
free-
district
is
attorney.
this a free
Hang on.
thing?
See, I get to speak now and then you'll get to speak. So when you e-file something, it goes to both the district attorney and to me, then we can both read it and be prepared to maybe.
I was just following the rules of civil procedure that all parties must be notified. That's all.
Okay. And you're in criminal court, not a civil court. But in any event.
Oh, well, I could have swore that it says right on your advisement, this is a civil matter.
All right, and so here's what we're gonna do next. You're refusing to enter a plea, or you don't want to enter a plea, so we'll have a continued arraignment.
Wise.
What?
Very wise.
Oh, wise.
Rigoberto,
I misunderstood.
Carlos,
Wise.
Gonzalez.
All right, and let's get another arraignment date in my division.
At this time, Your Honor, I'd like to request that we consolidate the other charges in another division. I don't know why all these tickets happened on the same day with the same incident with the same officer.
I'm gonna have you come back on the same date at the same time. How's that sound?
Can we consolidate the court?
No.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Well, it's not really whatever, but the way that works is there's a rule called the rule of joinder, and that it applies to crimes which happen out of the same criminal episode. I don't know that. You'll have to have a motion supported by fact. If you're right, if it happened out of the same criminal episode, then I'll join them. If they didn't, then I won't, but I don't know. I don't.
Well,
As I told you, I've got these two little pieces of
I
paper.
understand, and I still have to find out what's going on with the ruling on the federal court.
All right,
It's been filed.
good. That is cheery news to me. All right, and, I'm sorry, you said November 4th at what time? 10:30. And, sir, you can appear in person. I'll also let you appear through WebEx if you want to do that. What do you want to do?
WebEx is fine.
Well, be back by WebEx.
Okay, and may I request that the court please take a look at the case file, because it has the notification.
You keep saying case file. I don't get a case file. I get little pieces of paper like this.
So you
Tells
don't
me
get
very
any,
little. Until unless you file something through our e-file system, then I read it.
okay, so the filings that I've been putting in with your clerk, you don't get that at all?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, November 4th, right? 10:30?
November 4th, 10:30 through WebEx.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I have your